Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it's Thursday. That means we're here for the Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter Recap. I'm so happy to see all of you here today, and a special thank you to Flimsy Clairvoyance, who is starting us out with a super sticker. Really appreciate that. I also appreciate all of the members who are here. You can tell who the members are. Their names are in green. If you are interested in super chats, super stickers, or membership, this is a great way to support this channel. Just look for the little $ and hit it, and it will tell you how to do it. But I appreciate all of you for being here, whether you're here live or watching in archive. You can also support me by hitting like on this video. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you get your notifications. All right, so have you read the Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter? Do you subscribe to it? You can get it in your inbox every Wednesday. We do a different topic every Wednesday, and then we come back here on Thursday to talk about it. You can find the newsletter and you can find the button to subscribe on my website, christianagaudette.com or tarotbychristiana.com. Hit the button for the newsletter. Then you can subscribe. You can also read this week's newsletter right there along with past issues. Past issues. We all have past issues, don't we? Well, you know what I mean. All right. So this week's topic, your epic story. So here's how this came about. I have noticed that as I've gotten older, I am much more comfortable sharing sort of stories of my misspent youth. That's what I call it. And these are stories that, earlier in my life, I might not have shared because I found them a little embarrassing, but I've reframed them because they are stories of survivorship. I survived them. And they were also, a lot of them, fun. They may have been reckless. They may have been foolhardy. I wouldn't necessarily want others to do as I did. But I learned, I grew, and I have some fun stories to share. And I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about it in the context of tarot, that tarot is an exercise in storytelling, and that tarot itself is a story. It is the fool's journey, the journey of the fool. So I thought about all that and wrote about it in the newsletter and thought it would be fun to come here today to do any sort of readings at all about your story, whether it's processing a story from the past, whether it's what story is coming up, whether it's how to understand your story, how to tell your story. I think we always tell stories about our lives, and sometimes we tell stories about our lives that are like this, right? And, it's okay not to be thrilled when difficult things happen. But I think sometimes we can find the humor in something. Sometimes we can find the growth in something. And if we make ourselves the hero of the story rather than the villain, it makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay. So let's see. The first question that I see here is from Karen Winkle. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for being a member. What is your epic story? So if we were to look at the whole life picture, up till now anyway, yours is a story of the search for wisdom and the search for truth, Karen. And as your story continues, it will be the story of how you teach wisdom and share truth. Okay, Pamela Thies, nice to see you. What do I need to take and leave behind from my past stories into my next grand adventure? I love the idea of life being a grand adventure. I just think that's so wonderful. All right, so what you need to take from your past stories, what you need to leave behind for the next grand adventure. So here's what I'm going to say to you. First of all, your grand adventure is about taking yourself to the place where you go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Where are you going on your next grand adventure? wherever the heck you want to go. That's what it is. What you take from the past is the fact that you are creative, you are scrappy, you are talented, you are warm-hearted, and you have a great sense of humor. What you leave behind is sort of this way you have as casting yourself as a supporting character rather than a leading character in your own story. Allow yourself to step into the lead role of your own story. Moonlight Tarot, nice to see you. A chance to have an epic story with Adele in the future. Honey, if you do, that's not an epic tale, it's a tragedy. I swear to goodness, the cards don't lie, you know? There's always a chance that there will be something there, but again, it is not a grand adventure. And that's the thing. I mean, and that's true for all of us, is we have some situations in our lives that we would love to see as a story of a grand adventure, but what they really are is a tragedy. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance, thank you so much for being a member here, and thank you for the super sticker. What may surprise me about my own epic journey? What a wonderful question. Let's take a look. How the opportunities that you have to show compassion and how the opportunities that you have to show compassion and be a healer of yourself and others will ultimately be rewarded in ways that you cannot even begin to imagine. The rewards of your future are vast and significant. Okay, Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Will my next epic story involve living overseas for a short period? Ooh, so I feel like this is something you could absolutely finagle. If you want to live overseas, you can. My concern is there's a part of you that doesn't want to because you're not going to want to leave your grandkids behind. So that will be a decision for you to make, but the possibility is absolutely there. Melissa, it's so great to see you. Thank you so much for being a member of this channel. I felt like Odysseus reading this week's newsletter. Always great insights. I pulled 3 cards for what epic adventure awaits me in my 40s. Magician, 2 of Cups, King of Cups. Man, see, you know what I need? I need wedding bells. I need a sound effect for wedding bells. That's fabulous. I love it. Okay. But your question for me, Melissa, what is my hero's journey and your question for me, Melissa, is what is my hero's journey about and how is it more positively told? What it is about is a heroine who casts off the mantle of expectations and limitations placed on her by others and goes about the journey of doing exactly what she wants to do, using her intelligence and her good heart to create a wonderful life. There it is. It would only have been better if I started it by saying once upon a time. But I will end it by saying, and she will live happily ever after. Hey, Kim, nice to see you here. Sarah, Melanie, so nice to see you. Smile Soul 20, Von Ray, so nice to see all of you. Thank you for being here and thanks for being members of this channel. Okay, let's see. Mystics Haven. How might my most epic story unfold? It is definitely a story of love, romance, but also of entrepreneurship. I don't know if you have your own business or want to have your own business, but that shows up here. There is also love and partnership. So love and money, what could be a better story? Okay, Sarah, again, thank you for being here and thanks for being a member here. I'd like to know what point I am currently at in my epic story. Oh, I love that. You are at the point of learning to think for yourself, where you can value the thoughts and opinions of others, but where you can trust your own mind and your own heart and your own desires. You are at the point where you start your own journey. Again, much as I said for Melissa, not the journey of expectation, but the journey that is really yours. Okay. Melanie, thanks for being a member here. What is the story of my current journey with love? All right. Let's see what we got here. Melanie, the story of your current journey with love is that sometimes love and the people that we love can be completely unexpected and unpredictable. And that can be both joyous and infuriating. Betty Flesher, thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. What is my epic life story so far? Betty, yours has been a story of restriction, of being told that you can't or thinking that you can't, and keeping yourself in a comfortable but rather small box and always wanting to find more. And now you're finding more. And that's a beautiful thing. Hey, Autumn Pond. Autumn Pond was a member, then she wasn't now. And actually, I don't know that that's a she. I may have misgendered you, and I apologize. Autumn Pond is now a member. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. And everyone say welcome to Autumn Pond. Okay. Ali Mammon. How will my epic story play out at present and in the future? Ali Mammon, it starts with finding your own voice, with recognizing that you can write your own story. And it might even be you as a writer. I wonder if you enjoy writing stories, poetry, anything like that, essays. You just seem to have some talent there anyway. It is about, there is certainly love there. I don't know if that's already happened yet or not, but there is love. And there is recognizing that you are a multi-talented person and that you have the ability to do many things and experience many things over the course of your life. Von Ray, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the member emojis. What is your epic story? Von Ray, your epic story is the story of the Phoenix, where you have been brought to your knees. You have been burned in the fire. And now you are coming back and rising. And what's that expression? Fall down 6 times, get up 7? It feels like this has happened a few times, but the time comes that you rise and fall down no more. And I think you're perhaps already there. Okay, Kim, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What is your epic story? Your epic story, Kim, is of finding security, financial security, emotional security, security in your own skin, and then finding a way to be comfortable, happy, challenged, creative, and productive within that space of security. So for you, it's very much about Maslow's hierarchy and just sort of hitting those levels all the way through. Christina, what is your epic story? Christina, your epic story. Your epic story is about being a healer and healing yourself. Your career is very much a part of that story, but so is your spiritual nature as a healer, and so is your need for your own self-healing. And you are doing all of that. And as you do that, your life will unfold in the most beautiful way. Okay, let's see. Okay. Pamela, interesting feedback. That is so perfect and exactly what I needed to hear. We'll listen again and journal on this one. It's exactly what I've been working on. Good. Good. Very good. Thank you, everyone, for the feedback. I don't always read it aloud in the interest of time, but I do, in fact, appreciate it. Okay, Delia Lossie, does my ex, is he still thinking of having an adventure with me? And the answer is right now, no. That could change going forward, but right now I don't think so. Horse Van Dunn, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What is my epic story, pray tell? And then you're using the light bulb emoji. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Horse Van Dunn, your epic story is one of nurturance. It's one of nurturing yourself and others, of nurturing the planet and being connected to the earth. Like the Lorax, you speak for the earth. You have certainly traveled, but you also travel on a spiritual level. You travel even beyond this planet to other worlds on a spiritual level. So it's about both being connected to the earth, but then also having the freedom to travel to all the different realms. Okay. Angel Fernandez, nice to see you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Most appreciated. And what is your epic story? Your epic story is about seeking the things that feel good. Whether that is about earthly pleasures or spiritual pleasures, whether that is the company of people you enjoy or taking care of people that you care about, whether that is working hard to gain spiritual wisdom or working hard to gain financial wealth, there's a word, wealth. Your epic story is about knowing what you want and working and seeking to get it. Sarah Dag, I knew you were going to say that. Okay. Rosie Telser, so nice to see you here. Your epic story. Your epic story is about how you freed yourself. I don't know where you are in that story yet, but it is all about freeing yourself from the repression of dogma and people saying it has to be done one way when you know there are many ways to do it. That's your story. And also, Rosie, recovering from misfortune. There is some recovery going on there too. Oh, I love that. Autumn Pond. I feel that my story has to do with living my life as though it is a living, breathing work of art. So beautiful. Autumn Pond, male, but not strict about it. Okay, fair enough. Everyone, Please feel free to let me know your pronouns so that I can use correct pronouns. My pronouns are, I'm cisgender, so my pronouns are she, her, easy enough. But I'm happy to use whatever pronouns are your pronouns. And I do really honor and respect that. Okay. Okay. Iva Morris, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Your epic story. Your epic story is about being the very, very smart girl when other people may have wanted you to not quite be so smart. You are like Cassandra. You speak the truth and people do not want to hear. And then things happen and they recognize that they should have listened to you. That is your epic story. I'm so sorry. That's a hard one. But you speak the truth. You know the truth. You are frustrated with others who do not know the truth. But I think because you have lived your own truth, you can find some comfort and happiness with that. Cheryl Jefferson, so nice to see you. Epic story for you. Yes, indeed. Cheryl, your epic story is about finding balance and finding your own beauty. Finding the beauty that is within you and outside of you. Finding the beauty that is within the earth. Finding the beauty that is within other people while avoiding the people that you have to avoid. You know, for you, it is very much a picking and a choosing. So it's finding balance and finding beauty. That's what it is for you. All right. From my perspective, I have answered every request. If I've accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate, or if you're just getting here and you haven't asked, please do reiterate. If you have not liked this video, please do so. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I want to thank all of the members, and I will not be doing a live broadcast tomorrow or Saturday, or if I do, it's going to be an unexpected pop-up. I will be back on Monday with the 3-card weekly reading. I do have the schedule for the rest of October and all of November now up, so take heed. Members, there is a members only live stream for you. That's, I believe, on the 16th. But there's a bunch of classes, and we have an extra class in November because Nancy Sage Shadow, Nancy Hendrickson, will be teaching a free class with us. So how exciting is that? Remember, StarCon tickets are available. There is a new episode of StarCast dropping today. Oh, Ashley, yes, of course. Ashley, your epic story. Here we go. Ashley, your epic story is about appreciating what is beautiful. Art, music, nature, all of the things of beauty. Your epic story is about not allowing yourself to be weighed down by the difficulties that you can't do anything about, and instead moving forward. And there's something here too about learning and teaching. So whatever process you have about appreciating the beauty of music or dance or art or literature, whatever that is, maybe it's all of it, but also being able to share that beauty with others. So appreciating beauty and sharing it with others. All right. I want to remind you that next week on the 28th, we have a class. It's a Room and Zoom class, a hybrid class, in person in Palm City and online on Zoom. It is tarot for magic and mediumship. You need a ticket. You can get a ticket on my website, ChristianaGaudet.com or tarotbychristiana.com. So while you're there, subscribe to the newsletter. And while you are there, please do find a ticket to class, either in person or online, on the 28th of October. I'll look forward to seeing you then. Friends, thank you so very much. I will be back Monday. I will look forward to seeing you soon. And I am available for readings. Even though I'm traveling this weekend, I do have some openings for readings, not in person, but by phone or FaceTime, Skype, Zoom, whatever. I do have some openings. So feel free to reach out. I also have some openings next week. So definitely reach out to schedule with me, and you can book directly on my website as well. Thank you all so very much. Take good care.